Hmm? With this beautiful atmosphere all around us, let us dive deep into some questions, है ना, जो आप पूछना चाहते हो. Namit, do you have some questions there for you? For me, actually.
Yes, Didi. I'll start with the first question. It's about, it says that I always have a goal and I set a goal
Hmm.
because I want to achieve that. But somehow I'm not able to finish through the entire journey and I always end up regretting that why I even kept that goal uh, for myself.
So, the first thing that we all need to do in today's session is understand what is a goal. ये गोल की हम बात करते हैं, हम इसको, we mistake it as our desires, our wishes. It is very different from that. ठीक है? So what, see, it all starts with a vision that you have in your life. And what is a vision? Do you want to do a little exercise? Do you have pen and paper? Yes, everybody? ठीक है. So पहले हम अपना एक विजन लिखते हैं. जो भी दिमाग में अभी आए, ये तो वैसे तो इसके ऊपर थोड़ा सोचना पड़ता है, बट क्या पता आप में से कई लोगों ने सोच भी रखा हो. तो पहले हम अपना विजन लिखते हैं. Now, what is a vision? I'll give you one very easy way of finding a vision. When you say to yourself, I have a dream in life. This is what I want to achieve. I have a dream. जब आप इस तरीके से सोचते हो, close your eyes and think about what is a dream that you have in your life. क्या आपने अपने जीवन के लिए एक सपना देख रखा है? So I'll give you an example. गुरुदेव का सपना, है ना? So Gurudev's vision is to put a smile on people's faces. Got it? That's his vision. What is your vision? Think about it. So, vision can be related to your personal life, and it can also be related to contributing to the society. ठीक है? सो आपको अभी जो भी मन में आ रहा है, पहले जो करना है वो साथ में करना है तो दो लिख लो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. सो राइट डाउन. जब आंखें बंद करके सोचते हो कि मेरा एक सपना है मेरे जीवन के लिए, तो क्या उभर के सामने आता है वो लिखो. I'm saying, Jasraj Chugji, that what is the vision that you have in your life? What is your dream? जब आप अपने से पूछते हो, okay, this is what I dream about. This is what I want to dream about in my life. This is my dream. I wish ऐसा मैं कर पाऊं. That is your vision. So write it down. So this is not your goal, okay? This is your vision. There's a difference. Take 2-3 minutes, no problem. Once you finish, just give us a show of hands. आपके जूम में एक हैंड बना हो गया होगा तो उसको जस्ट whatever is your vision. You don't have to share it with me right now. Just whatever is your vision, just write it. Finished? हाँ, तो काफी लोगों ने थोड़ी क्लैरिटी आ गई है. This is my vision. Okay. All right. The second thing is a mission. What is a mission? What am I going to do to make my vision a reality? What am I going to do to make my vision a reality? That is your mission in life. वो कहते हैं ना मेरे जीवन का एक ही मकसद है, एक ही मिशन है, मेरे सपने को पूरा करना. तो आपने जो सपना देखा, आपने जो विजन देखा, उसको किस तरीके से अपना मकसद बनाओगे? तो जब गुरुजी का सपना था टू पुट अ स्माइल ऑन एवरीबॉडीज फेस, तो व्हाट वाज हिज मिशन? टू मेक श्योर एवरीबॉडी डज सुदर्शन क्रिया. दैट इज हिज मिशन, राइट? So what is your mission? Write that down. What is the mission of your life? मकसद क्या है आपके इस सपने का? And then the third thing are goals. What are goals? Goals are the outcomes you strive for in the end to attain, to make your vision and your mission a reality. The outcome that you want in the end, that you strive for to attain, to make your vision and your mission a reality. So, what is the goal? मैं अपने मकसद को कैसे पूरा करूंगा? मुझे सुदर्शन क्रिया अगर सबको करानी है, तो मेरा गोल क्या होगा? What is my goal? My goal is to, I'm talking about from Gurudev's perspective, my goal is to make sure I make teachers. My goal is to make sure I have an organization in place. My goal is to make sure that there are temple of knowledge in each city and town. Are you getting my point? Yes? I'm just trying to explain the difference between your vision, your mission, and a goal. So, goal is something more concrete. आपको अपने गोल को, अपने मकसद को पूरा करने के लिए, अपने विजन को रियलिटी बनाने के लिए गोल्स निर्धारित करने पड़ते हैं. Is this clear, everybody? Yes, समझ आ गया? So goals, after that, okay, have you written all these three things? Yeah? So, okay, now, whatever is your vision, whatever is your mission, I want you to think कि 6 महीने में मुझे क्या करना है? What is my goal? If I want to achieve my mission, if I want to make my vision a reality, what is it that I have to do in the next 6 months or 1 year or 3 years or 5 years? So what is my goal? Write that down. लिखो अभी. If the vision and mission is clear, you have a few of the goals that you have to achieve. Now let us cut to the timeline. In the next 3 months, in the next 1 week, in the next 1 month, what is it that I want to achieve? What is my goal? I'm just trying to do this exercise so that you understand how do you manifest your goals. You have to break it down. Otherwise, हम confusion में ही रहेंगे, vague रहेंगे सारा time. Okay? So let us take it step by step. I'm making some baby steps for you. Okay? So for the next 3 months, आपका क्या goal है? What is my goal? We are doing this exercise to understand things, okay? So this you can repeat it again later on after the session. The next thing, the next question that I want to ask you is, why is this goal so important to me? You know, you'll never be able to complete the goal unless you realize the importance of it in your life. Why is this goal so important to me? इस स्थान पे क्या हो सकता है? Maybe you will go back and change your goal because you'll realize, oh my God, this is not so important for me. Are you getting it? So, for example, if your goal is to earn, say, 5 lakh rupees in the next 3 months, and then if you ask yourself, why is it so important for me to earn 5 lakh rupees? You might not find a satisfying answer. And then you might have to change it back. That no, it's not 5 lakh rupees, it is something else I'm looking for. So, why is it so important for me to do this? And the next is, how will I know that I have achieved it? ये goal जब पूरा हो जाएगा, how will I know that I have achieved it? ये मैंने पूरा कर लिया, ये जो गोल पोस्ट है, ये मैंने इसको क्रॉस कर लिया. How will I know that? So if I have to run a marathon, for example, okay, if I have to run a marathon, that is my, say, vision. Okay, I want to run a marathon. Okay, then my mission is, would somebody like to tell me what will be my mission? If my vision is to run a marathon, what will be my mission? Anybody, unmute yourself and ask and tell me. What will be my mission? Yes, Sriram.
The first would be select a venue for marathon. Where do you exactly want to run a marathon?
Okay.
Without knowing the venue, it will not be possible
What will be my mission?
To cover that track.
Sorry?
To cover that particular track in which we have to run.
Right.
To train
in a
your
particular time, in a particular time period, if I have to compete with others.
So my mission will be to train myself.
Yes.
And what will be my goals? What will be the goals?
The timing,
Timing. What else?
stamina,
Stamina. What else?
Physique.
Venue.
What else? Diet, exercising, my health. These are some of the practical goals I'll have to look into if I have to complete my vision of running a marathon. Yes or no? Yeah, these are my goals. So, what is my first goal? For example, my first goal is to start eating healthy. Yeah. My second goal is to reduce my weight by 5 kgs or 10 kgs. Yeah. My third goal is to increase my stamina. My fourth goal is to start practicing every day by getting up early in the morning. I get up every day at 7 a.m. I have to start getting up at 5 a.m. Yes or no? Are you getting clarity now? Yes, everybody? Now, how will I know? So suppose, let's take one goal. Okay. Now I take a goal of getting up early in the morning. I'll take one of the goals. On a scale of 1 to 10, ask yourself where you are. Yeah. If 0 is, getting up late, and 10 is getting up at 4:30 a.m., where am I? I get up at, say, 7 a.m. every day. So where am I on the scale of 1 to 10? Maybe a 7 or a 6, right? Yeah. So how will I know that what do I have to do to go from a 7 to a 9? What do I have to do to go from a 7 to a 9? To go more closer to achieve my goal of getting up at 5 a.m., 4:30 a.m. क्या करना होगा मुझे? And how will I know that I have done it? That I'm getting closer? When I start getting up at 6 a.m. When I start getting up at 5 a.m. Yes? And what do I need to do for that? Stop watching TV in the night. Stop looking at my Instagram in the night. Yeah? This is the next question. What can I do to achieve this? Write it down. What can I do to achieve my goals? Go from a scale of 0 to 10, go closer to a 10 in all my goals. And last but not the least, what stops me from achieving these goals? And this last part is the most interesting part. So most of the times, what stops us from achieving these goals? Any answers? Laziness. What else? Lack of energy, fear, lethargy, temptations, lack of discipline. Eat light food in the night, do meditation, social media, determination, commitment, procrastination, lack of time management, focus, low energy. Do you realize what you're writing? Do you realize what all you're writing? All related to your mind. Are you getting my point? Everything is related to you and your mind. A strong mind can carry a weak body to the gym. But a strong body with a weak mind cannot go anywhere. It will keep on sitting on the bed. So number one thing, guys, that you require for manifesting goals is a strong, stable mind, which has the capacity of being centered. Or even if it goes off center, you have the capacity to keep coming back to the center again and again and again and shortening the span of time. Is it making sense? Very good question. How can we do that? All that you have to do is attend to your 4 sources of energy. That's all. There is nothing else required. 4 sources of energy, you know that? First thing that you need to do is attend to your food habits. Start eating healthy. Even if you're a foodie and you love eating out, make it a point that, okay, I will eat out only once a week, or once in 2 weeks, or twice in a week. But the rest of the 4 to 5 days, I'm going to eat healthy. And what is eating healthy? I'll tell you in my next session, or if you come for my advanced course. Yeah, because that is one topic which I love and I can go crazy telling you about how to eat healthy. Yeah, so I will not even go into it, because then this topic will remain just a topic, and I'll keep talking about how to eat healthy and what to eat healthy. So eating healthy is one thing that you have to start doing, right? Drinking enough water, drinking enough alkaline water, whatever water that you're getting in your taps, and that machine that you have in your home is all very, very acidic. Drinking alkaline water, easiest way of keeping alkaline water, in your copper vessel, तांबे के उसमें पानी रखना, becomes alkaline. Yeah. So number one is food and water. Number two, attending to your sleep. You have to learn to start resting. Resting not only the body but the mind. तो हम रात को सोते हैं तो क्या हो रहा है? We are just resting the body. The mind is still working overtime. Yes or no? We see so many nightmares. And in the morning when we get up, we don't feel fresh. And in the morning, the moment you get up, you want a cup of tea or coffee because you have office to go for. And you can't be late at work. So you have to have that cup of tea or coffee. And some of the boys have to have a smoke. Some of the girls also. You have to have a smoke before you get up, because otherwise you don't build up enough pressure to go and clean up your stomach. Happening or not? I know you will not say anything here, but it is the reality of life. And believe me, this clean stomach is one of the most important thing. The clean intestines is the most important thing for a stable and a healthy mind. Every day cleaning. So you got to get this right. Your gut is the second brain. I hope you know that, right? Yeah. And it is very closely linked with your sleep pattern. If you do not have a clean stomach, you will not have a restful sleep. And it is not a good idea to keep eating laxatives and cleaning the stomach. It is not good to be dependent on that. Yeah. So figuring out your sleep pattern, it is very important. Yeah. Third is definitely working out with your breath. Not just working out with your body, but a breath workout. And what is a breath workout? Pranayama. Kriya. And last but not the least, keeping your state of mind healthy. How do you keep your state of mind healthy? Make sure you have people who can inspire you around you. You read good books. You spend some time listening to some music with your eyes closed. This will balance the right side of your brain with the left side. You spend some time doing some activity which keeps you close to nature. Even if you don't have any park to go to, just have some plants at home. Just putting your fingers in the soil, putting some manure in the soil, in the plant, in the planter, ये सब करने से ही ब्रेन में बहुत सारा इफेक्ट होने लगता है. So keeping a good mindset, these are the 4 important sources of energy which you need to be working on every single day to keep your mind healthy. And the healthy mind will be easily able to manifest your goals. And after this, it is after you've done all this, then comes the part which Gurudev talks about. I don't know how many of you have heard it, but he always talks about intention, attention, and manifestation. Yeah, when your mind is healthy, then only you will have clarity of what you want. Then when you do this exercise, जो मैंने अभी आपको कराई, you will be able to write down your vision, your mission, and your goals clearly. And when you have a clear intention, okay, when you have clarity of your goals, how to achieve your vision, how to get down to your mission, and then you put your attention to all the steps that are required to be doing, yeah, then manifestation will happen. And one more step I will add, which is very, I think, one of the most important things about attention, uh, important steps about manifesting your goals is that when you keep an intention, you also surrender. Whatever intention that you have kept in your mind, you surrender it to a higher power, to the universe, to your guru, to your gods, to your parents. But even that will work when you have closed your eyes, you're deeply connected to your inner self. And then when you surrender, it works. Some people are born with something like this. Unka aankh band hote hi, they get connected to their inner self. And some people have to work towards it. And that is where art of living comes in. Yeah, with the Sudarshan Kriya comes in. The regular advanced course comes in. You must be, I don't know how many of you know about this, but so many people have reported that once they do an advanced program, an advanced course, the moment they come out of it, they hear some good news. Some manifestation of their desires have happened, of their goals have happened. They get a call, they hear some good news which has happened in the family. It all happens. Why? How does that happen? It's because of all these things that I have told you. You totally get in sync with the universal energy. Have you noticed how a little child is? एक छोटे से बच्चे को आपने नोटिस किया है? उसको छोटे से बच्चे को कुछ करना नहीं पड़ता, वो पालने में रहता है। जो भी वो विश करता है, विश भी नहीं करता, उसके साथ उसको प्रकृति सब कुछ ऐसे ही दे देती है। खाना पीना, potty service in bed, yeah, and so much love, so much attention, so much popularity. The whole house rushes to look after that one child. Even if the child just uh, cries once, the whole house runs after that little child. Yes. Why is this happening? It's not that that child is little. It's because when you are born, you are in sync with this universal energy. And you attract all these services in your life. But as you grow up, this sync with the universal energy gets disturbed. And that is why you need to first get into sync if you want to manifest your goals. Yeah? Namit?
Yes, Didi. I think all the questions have been directed to Akanksha. So, Akanksha, could you ask the next question related to this?
Anything else, at any other topic also you can take up, or anything else that you want to ask me after what I have spoken, you can unmute yourself and ask me or put it in the chat box.
We have actually received a lot of questions in this frame only because everybody is so much wanting to know more on in this.
Now, if I've answered the questions, don't ask me. If anything else which we need to talk about, please ask me.
Yeah.
Didi, one question is somebody is asking that I practice Sudarshan Kriya regularly, but I'm not able to go deep into connection with me. How can I do that?
You know, siddhi kab milti hai? Kisi bhi cheez ke liye. Okay, let me go back a little more. Have you realized you have to go through 12 years in your school and then you go to college and university? Why 12 years? Have you ever thought of that? Because it takes 12 years to get proficient in anything. Yeah, do you imagine it is actually सिद्धि. जब आप 12 साल एक स्कूल से पढ़ के निकलते हो, आपको अंग्रेजी अपने आप आ जाती है. आप मैथ्स करने लगते हो अपने आप in real life. You become effective in communicating with people. That siddhi comes after 12 years of practicing and learning those boring subjects. Yeah. So 12 years is a time. Yeah. Even on the path of meditation, it takes very long to get to the inner self. But with the help of Sudarshan Kriya, it can be achieved like this. If you're not able to do that, then look into your food habits, start exercising more. Yeah, you must do some physical form of exercise. Make sure you're doing an advanced program every 6 months. Yeah, these are some of the things that you start. And also, very important is start doing some form of seva. The moment you start doing these few things, you will start connecting more with yourself. Yeah, so do this and then get back to me. Yes, Akanksha.
Didi, the next question is, I had prepared for an exam and I failed it, and now I'm clueless. How to redirect myself?
First of all, don't be afraid to fail. You know, I have seen so many failures who are sitting in such top positions in every country, in every, like they are the heads of their organizations now, and they have been through failure so many times. So don't be afraid to fail. The Wright brothers failed 21 times before they made the airplane. Imagine if they had uh, stopped their research and their experiment after the 18th try. We would have never had the aeroplane. Right? So don't be afraid to fail. Start again. And failure के बाद थोड़े दिन ऐसा लगता है यार कुछ सब कुछ गया. उस समय kriya and meditation can really help you come out of it stronger and in a quicker duration and start back, bounce back again. No amount of failure will keep you in a depression for a longer time. You will keep bouncing back again and again and again. I promise you that. Yeah. And you know what? There are two types of people. One is called a human, and the other is called a humanoid. You know what is a humanoid? Humanoids are the ones, people like you. Humanoids, not, they are like you. They always feel I am different from the rest of the crowd. There's something different about me. Do you feel that? I'm not like the normal people. How many of you feel that I'm not like normal people? There's something different about me. Do you feel that? Yeah. And you realize how much you try to hide this fact? You want to behave like normal all the time. I should get married because I have to behave like other people. I should go to college because I have to behave like other people. Otherwise, I'll not be included. This is the biggest fear of a humanoid because they are born different, but they are throughout their life trying to be normal like other people. Quit that. Celebrate that you're born different. Okay? And another thing is that humanoids can never fail. They have to achieve success. Humanoids like you who are born different have to achieve success. But the problem is they quit after some failures. So don't quit. Because it is written in your destiny to succeed. You're born a humanoid. Do you realize how you've come and attracted yourself into the path of spirituality, into the path of self-development? Humans don't do that. How many of you volunteers sitting here, when you go for getting a course put together, people look and laugh at you? Are you weird? Who's going to do all this? They don't understand you. So not everybody was born to be here. They are humans. But you are a humanoid. You're born to succeed. But the problem is you quit after some failures. So don't quit. Try again. Give it another shot. And you have it in you. Okay? Next question, Akanksha. And tell me when to stop, huh? Otherwise I'll have to keep going on.
Multiple questions about self-doubt, how to deal with self-doubt while working towards my goal. I get very anxious.
I just answered it. Doubts will come and you will fail and you will keep going down again and again and again. So ask yourself, am I a human or am I a humanoid? If I am a human, okay, fine. I can fail. But if I'm a humanoid and I believe in this consciousness, yeah, then I'm bound to succeed. Let me try back again. And you are on the path. You know there is a way to increase your energy level. The moment your energy level increases, the doubt will just fly off. So whenever you get into a doubt, that is the time to go running to your teachers, go running to the volunteers and do some seva, get into an advanced course. Don't be in that doubtful frame for long. Got it? Get out of it.
Next question is how to come out of a vicious cycle of inertia and effort. When I'm there, I'm not able to do anything unless I'm totally out of it.
You know, sometimes it is also the time of the planet, which is going through so much of change and ascension is happening. The time on the planet can also contribute to this. But if this is happening to you for a long time, this inertia and everything, it is just a bout of low energy. Yeah. Have a bigger purpose in life. There are so many people I know, okay? Their lives have changed completely because they contributed to a social cause. उनके जन्म पत्री में कुछ और लिखा था, but because उन्होंने सेवा किया, उनको जो नहीं भी मिलना था वो मिल जाता है. And I can't give you examples by giving names, but really there are so many people I know. It was not written in their astrological charts, but because they were so focused in doing seva and contributing to the world at large, they have got everything else also. So seva can go a long way. It can get you and gain you enormous amount of merit. Punya jisko bolte hai na, it can completely change your life. And you know, बहुत मुश्किल से मिलता है सेवा करने का मौका. आप सोचते रह जाओगे क्या करूं, मुझे तो कुछ आ ही नहीं रहा. I don't know what to do. What kind of seva shall I do? You'll not get it. So have the intention that I want to contribute. I want to contribute to the society. And then put yourself immerse yourself 100% into it. And see what happens to your life. Okay, this universe is nothing but fluid energy. Whatever you will give, you will receive multiple times. It's so scientific, actually. Somebody is asking me a direct question. What to do if a person lets you down again and again, but you always forgive them and they take you for granted? Well, you've answered your own question. Hannah? You've forgiven them again and again and they're taking you for granted. Are you feeling good in this situation? It doesn't seem like that. You're not feeling good. Then get out of it. Simple as that. It's your weakness. It's your comfort zone that you want to be with that person. It's your attachment which is holding you tied up to that person. Break that attachment. Get out of that comfort zone and let go. Let them go. Maybe it's not meant to be. How to deal with general anxiety? Do Sudarshan Kriya every day like a medicine. I'm not feverish about marriage, but my parents make me insecure. See, first of all, don't feel uh, negative about anything, be it marriage and be it staying single forever. I'm just taking this since it was a question. Yeah. Don't be negative. किसी भी चीज के बारे में पकड़ के नेगेटिवली नहीं बैठना है कि अरे ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए और ऐसा होना चाहिए. Never say never to anything. Be open about things. And the moment you start resisting things, you are building barriers. So barriers down and let the energy flow happen between you and the universe. The moment you, especially in Art of Living, I've seen the volunteers and the teachers, they have this barrier around them. If I get married, I will not be able to be a teacher. If I get married, I will not be able to do enough seva. So there is a barrier you're building, or the other way around. All married people feel that because I am married, I'm not able to do enough seva. So what you're doing, you're putting on barriers around you, conditions around you. So drop barriers and don't be in a space of judgment about anything. Yeah, the universal consciousness is all inclusive. It does not judge. There is no rightness and wrongness. So it is not that your parents are wrong and you are right. There is nothing wrong about being insecure. There is nothing right about being insecure. So don't be in the rightness and wrongness of anything. Just be in the heaviness or lightness of anything. Does it feel heavy for you right now to get married? Then don't get married. If it feels light for you right now to take a decision of getting married, then get married. Your consciousness will tell you everything. And that will only happen when you start meditating. You will be able to access your consciousness better. To access your consciousness, it's always easier to do that when you are a meditator, a practitioner. So see, does it feel heavy for me to? So I'm talking to everybody. When you are deciding on a certain thing in your life, किसी भी चीज में rightness और wrongness में जाने का मत सोचो. वो intellect से हो जाता है. You become totally confused when you apply your intellect in some of these things. Rely on your consciousness. Your consciousness, if consciousness feels heavy doing it, don't do it. If it feels light and flowing, go ahead and do it. Anything in life. Yeah, but for that, meditate first. Yeah, next question.
About advanced course, Didi, couple of people have asked. So it's like my teacher tells me that I should do advanced course, but I want to first make my Sudarshan Kriya practice perfect. How long should I wait to do the course?
Excuse me. Excuse me. When I did my first advanced course, मुझे meditate करना भी नहीं आता था. Meditation क्या होती है, मुझे वो भी नहीं आता था. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, so I did not know how to meditate. In fact, जब मैं टीचर बन गई थी ना, पहली बार जब गुरुजी ने जब मुझे मेरा क्रिया टेप दिया था, अभी जब क्रिया टेप मिलता है 200-300 लोगों को एक साथ मिलता है, 400-500 लोगों को, एंड उन दिनों गुरुजी called us to just 5 people were called in his room. I was one of the 5 people, and he told us सबको बैठा के, okay, close your eyes and meditate. And can you believe it? I could not meditate. I just could not meditate. शायद उस समय तक भी मुझे समझ नहीं आता था कि मेडिटेशन क्या होता है. शायद सुदर्शन क्रिया में हो जाता था, बट वो कहते हैं ना, जैसे आप लोगों को देखते हो कि वो आंखें बंद करके ढक ध्यान में चले जाते हैं, वैसा हर समय नहीं होता था मुझे. बट आई टेल यू, आई was, I am, and in the future, I will continue to be one of the most brilliant teachers. And I will continue contributing. Yeah? So ये सब दिमाग में अगर मैं रखती कि मुझे तो ध्यान नहीं होता, मुझे ये नहीं होता, do you realize what would I have missed out on? Yeah? So ये सब excuses हैं. You have to keep moving forward. और जिस दिन जो होना होगा ना, पटाख कैसे हो जाएगा. So that will be the eureka moment. Oh wow, ये होता है meditation. And that will come at the right time. But for that, you have to keep on moving forward. जल्दी से advanced courses करो. जल्दी से इसकी लत लगा लो. It's like a intoxication when you start doing advanced courses. You don't want to get out of it. So once all that starts happening, ध्यान अपने आप हो जाएगा. Then Sudarshan Kriya will become even more effective. Okay?
Maybe some people are saying they're waiting to do the advanced course offline. So will the online course be as effective? They're asking.
Okay, you're asking the wrong person. You know why? I to advocate online courses like anything, and especially advanced course. You're talking to a lazy teacher, guys. Honest confession. I love taking courses like this. When I have my own place, my own bathroom, doing an advanced course, this is luxury. Okay? I don't know whether you understand what I'm talking about right now. But really, this is amazing. And the vibrations of the room have become so good. Okay? Offline भी करेंगे, उसका भी एक अलग मजा है, but online का अपना ही charm है. Because you have your own privacy, you have your own bathroom, you have your own food. You can go deeper into yourself because you're not thinking about anything else. Yeah? So इसका भी मजा लेके देखना है. Okay, it's another experience altogether. So there's a very big question.
If you want, I'll shorten it up for you, Didi.
Yeah, please.
So Ravinderji is asking that he's 65 and he's always been doing all the practices very efficiently, yoga, meditation, everything very nice, perfectly. But now he says, I'm feeling low when there is no business. I become tense. I firmly believe in Almighty. There is no I in me. I need foolproof faith in my God. I know there is nothing in our control, but then all these negative thoughts are coming.
Okay. So first of all, stop treating yourself like, oh my God, I'm a 65-year-old. I'm a senior citizen. 65 is the new 40, 45. 40 too much ho jayega, 45. Okay? So you're 20 years younger. You can still start on something. So this is not the end of the rope. Don't consider yourself as a senior citizen. The fact that you are here today, you are asking this question shows how young at heart you are and how you can still completely create a miracle out of your life by inspiring so many people. So think about another vision for your life where you will be contributing to other people. Yeah, and let's see where life takes you. And another thing which I will advise you, actually I should not advise you, which I will share with you, is which I've seen with so many people. Start doing household chores. घर का काम करना आप पूरा कर दो. जो काम आप घर में नहीं करते थे, आप वो भी करना शुरू कर दो. It can be washing of dishes, it can be taking care of washing of clothes or anything, putting all these little activities. They will add so much of importance to you in your mind and in front of your entire family, and start thinking of starting something on your own again. All right. So don't take it like, oh my God, I'm 65 years old and I enjoy yoga and I still have good thoughts, but I don't feel good. Don't talk like that. You can still do lots. Go for, join the VTP, join the volunteer training program and become a teacher. Okay. Ask the teachers here to help you. I'm taking a VTP soon. I will tell Namit about it. You join the volunteer training program, become a volunteer, and then we'll send you for becoming a teacher. Okay.
There's one question about relationships, that how we can manifest a spoiled relationship if you want to bring the relationship back, a committed relationship. How we can get a committed relationship back to normalcy, how we can manifest that.
You mean a committed relationship has broken?
Exactly.
You want to get it back.
Yes.
What about the other person? Do they also want it back? It's very important to know that. Okay. And again, intention, attention, manifestation. Intention karke surrender kar do. Because if it is good for you, it'll come back. Yeah. And start, if you really still communicating with the person, communicate with them. Tell them whatever has happened, sort it out. If you're still in speaking terms, then sort out. Yes. And keep yourself in high energy and always be ready to let go of the person. Don't try to hold on to them. Yeah. Because there is nothing more ugly than when you try to hold on to a person when they want to go away from you. Let them go. It's okay. Maybe something better is in store for you. Have the faith.
Also, some people are asking about the contents of the advanced course. They're not very clear about what exactly happens.
So, advanced course is one of the most beautiful courses which I have experienced in my lifetime. Um, it's a whole day program, but with a lot of space in between. So the first session is say 7 in the morning to 8:30. You do a lot of yoga and you do pranayama and some exercise in the morning. Then the next session is say from 10 to 12:30. Yeah. Then there is a break of a couple of hours for lunch. Then we meet again at 3:30 to 5:30. Then there's again a break of 1.5 hours. And the last session is 7:30 to 8:30, just 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So in this course, we do something called chakra meditation and hollow and empty meditation. Okay. Now, what is chakra meditation? It is the best, it's the cleansing of the chakras that you do, which aligns your chakras and helps you actually to gain back your health and to manifest whatever you want in life. It's all a play of energy. And you will know if your chakras are not aligned. You will know if you have, say, digestion problem, if you have acidity problem, if you have say some problem in the lungs or the heart or a throat, you have thyroid, if you have sleeplessness. So all these points are your endocrinal system point. Yeah. सारा हमारा जो endocrinal glands हैं, जब ये haywire हो जाते हैं, they are the center of energy, which are actually called the chakras. So when you do chakra meditation in the advanced course, the chakras get aligned, your endocrinal system gets aligned. You not only gain back your health, but you also gain back your sync with the universal energy and things, your goals, then they really start manifesting in life. Yeah. This is number one that you do in the advanced course, the number one meditation. The second is hollow and empty meditation. Yeah. What is hollow and empty meditation is, हमारे शास्त्रों में एक कहानी है, या एक ऐसा बोला जाता है कि आप जिसके बारे में जितना ज्यादा सोचते हो उसके जैसे बन जाते हो. ओके, ऐसा लिखा है हमारे शास्त्रों में. द होली बुक्स, देयर सम पीपल फ्रॉम यूरोप, सो आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक इन इंग्लिश आल्सो. It is written in the holy books, in the Indian subcontinent at least, that whatever you think about the most, you become like that. Yeah. तो ऐसा कहते हैं that जब राक्षसों ने देवताओं पर आक्रमण किया था, तो राक्षसों को भी मोक्ष मिल गया था. You know why? The demons also got enlightened. You know why? Because they used to keep thinking how to kill Lord Vishnu all the time. All the time they used to have one thought: how to kill Vishnu, how to kill Vishnu. So they used to think about God so much that even they got enlightened. Are you getting it? So this is an anecdote. कहते हैं कि राक्षसों को मोक्ष मिल गया था क्योंकि वो सोचते रहते थे कि भगवान विष्णु को कैसे मारना है. वो इतना विष्णु 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 के बारे में सोचते थे कि उनको भी मोक्ष मिल गया. तो आप जिसके बारे में जितना ज्यादा सोचते हो उसके गुण या अवगुण आप में आने लगते हैं. ओके, ऐसा माना जाता है, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई 50-60 years of married life, husband and wife, they start looking alike. ऐसा बोलते हैं बिकॉज सारा ध्यान एक दूसरे पे ही रहता है और तो कुछ करना है नहीं. So all the time they start looking alike. So this is ऐसा बोलते हैं. तो हमारे कोर्स में क्या सिखाते हैं? All the time, in this course especially, if you do the advanced course, you will only be thinking about how you are actually hollow and empty, how each cell is hollow and empty. अगर आप एक सेल को माइक्रोस्कोप में देखोगे तो वो खाली है, पोल है. Each of your cell is 99.999% hollow and empty. So when you are meditating on this hollow and emptiness of your reality, you become hollow and empty of all the judgments, of all the conclusions that you have made in life, of all the expectations that you're holding on in yourselves for yourself, for other people, for your job, for your husband, for your wife. इतना जो ये expectation, judgment, conclusions हम hold करके बैठे, वो सब कुछ खाली हो जाता है. And you're ready to start afresh. Yeah. So this is the main thing about the advanced course. Namit, I hope I've answered.
Yes, it was. I mean, I think I have done it so many times, and listening to this is putting me into that picture that I think it's time for me also to get it back. So you have explained it in such a beautiful way, and I had never heard this explanation about hollow and empty meditations, that how logically it also works in life and how practically we can fit it in, and what's the impact.
Yeah, it's absolutely all related to consciousness and how we keep maligning our consciousness. हम अपने जो ये सच्चित आनंद है ना, उसको हम कितना गंदा करते रहते हैं अपने जजमेंट से, अपने कंक्लूजन से, अपने एक्सपेक्टेशन से, अपना कि अब तो ऐसे ही करना है. हम इतने स्टक अप हो जाते हैं लाइफ में और वो हम होल्ड करते रहते हैं अपने सेल्स में. फिर उसको क्लीन करना आता नहीं हमको. क्रिया करते वो भी 100% नहीं करते, 30-40% जल्दी जल्दी करके भागते हैं ऑफिस. So meditation once in 3 months, once in 6 months is the best way of cleansing this entire cellular memory. Yeah, it just cleanses the entire cellular memory which you are holding on to. Okay.
One thing, Didi, I would want to ask you, which I used to experience this in my initial times of coming to this path, and sometimes now also, and I've seen many people going through this. Whenever there is an advanced course, why do we have this in the mind that abhi to time nahi hai, abhi I have to do so many things, I have to achieve this, and why does the mind want to delay it further and push it further when we know that it's good for us? So why is this happening? Is it an illusion in the mind, or how to deal with this?
No, these are just toxins in the mind. The more toxins you have in the mind, Namit, you will be living in a world of excuses and stories, trying to be in your comfort zone, and the more you live with it, it becomes like a cycle. You continue living with it because you don't know how to break this cycle.
Right.
Yeah, an advanced course helps you to break that. So it is best to push yourself and get into it. Yeah, but as a teacher also, like, I make sure that I do advanced course at least twice a year. So we, all of us, keep on putting so much of garbage in ourselves. So we need
Correct.
to clear it out
Correct.
every 2 times in a year at least. So don't, everybody who is like procrastinating, pushing it कि कर लेंगे, ये याद रखना, आपके जो गोल्स, कोई एक एनर्जी है जो आपके गोल्स पूरा नहीं करने देना चाहती, वो आपके दिमाग में ये थॉट्स डालती है, ये नेगेटिव थॉट्स आते रहेंगे आप. So don't listen to that. Go and register and get into an advanced course.
Thank you, Didi. And I would like to mention here that the next advanced course, which Atika Didi herself is conducting and facilitating the entire program, is from April 2nd to 4th. We've already put the details on the chat box. So it's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. By the way, it's a long weekend. So hooray! No, you don't have to take chutti, and 3 full holidays. We have mentioned the session timings. Everything is well planned so that you can plan your home chores and everything accordingly. There is a registration link over there, and there are some numbers for your assistance. You need to know anything about advanced course, kuch aur aapko puchna hai, just call on to these numbers. And my personal take is that since we're talking about the advanced course, so most of us are sitting in this. I am sitting in this for this advanced course because I'm so inspired today by this session. And if you're looking for, because many people were asking about the advanced course and how whatever the questions we were asking. So yes, this is the time for you. You can just block these 3 dates for yourself, and it will be worthy. And for all those people who are doing it for the first time, I would like to really share this experience that do it once, stop yourself, pause your wherever your life is going, and do it, experience it. Because Didi, the way she explains the points, she has promised that she'll talk about food and all those things. So she's just given a taste of those things, and we have personally seen the way she conducts those sessions. You will have a wow in your mind that wow, we didn't know these many facts about food, sleep, and all those basic elements. So it will be a fantastic time with Didi and all the meditations and the entire session. So you can get back to us on the numbers for any queries for registration. Didi, any final words you would want to?
Priya is asking how to get in touch with me. So Priya, you can just follow me on Instagram at Atika Dandia. Okay, so you can just send me a message there itself.
Before Didi, we close the session. We don't want to close the session, but just that we know your time is. You also have another session, and I think many people here also have home chores to look after. So we have heard about this time, 2nd to 4th. I've heard that there's some auspicious time. Could you just throw some light on that? What is this auspicious time?
This is the Shahi Snan time. The Kumbh is there, which comes in 12 years. And this Kumbh, the Shahi Snan is within these 2-3 days, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. तो आप गंगा में नहीं जा सकते, so at least मंत्र स्नान तो कर ही सकते हैं. This hollow and empty snan will be just amazing for the body and mind. So this is the best time to sit for this advanced course. That's what I feel.
Right. Thank you, Didi, for your time today. It was a fantastic.
Very nice. Thank you, Ramya. Thank you, Jitain, the entire team, Vanita. I can't see the others here. Thank you so much, the entire team. Are you all there?
Yes, Didi. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Thank you, Brita. Brita, you're there. It's so nice to see you.
If you all want to share today's experiences or whatever you learned, you're free to do that on the chat box. We'd love to hear and tell Didi whatever you have learned today. how was the session? What was your learning today?
One word you can sum up your experience and just put it there before you leave. And whatever you're taking back, one impactful thing, you can just write it, please. For me, I mean, I would love to read it. Always in high energy, lightness, excellent, inspiring, uplifted. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Please register for the advanced course. And those of you who have not done the first level program, please, I'm sure there are courses happening. Get in touch with Namit and Ramya, and the other teachers are also there. Please do an the first level program.
If you want more information on, if you are not clear about advanced course information or the first level, just type it down in the chat box. We'll get back to you. Everybody is so inspired, Didi, and I think we can see the energy here.
Yeah, that's nice. Good to see that. Hey, Mariana. Hey, lovely to see you from Mexico. Mariana, so good to see you. Mariana is also a teacher. Humanoid. Prachi is taking humanoid thing. Mariana, what's the time there in Mexico right now? How come you are, what's the time right now in Mexico? 8 a.m., not bad. Basant ji, what you do is you write to me on my Instagram, message me, write your question. My issue is not addressed, he's saying. Just write to me at Atika Dhandia. Namit, can you just put down my Instagram ID, please?
Yes,
Yeah?
I'll do that.
So that's my email, Instagram ID at Atika Dhandia. Please, you can. Yeah, Rahul has also given the link to the Instagram. All right. So Namit, can I lead now?
Yes, Didi.
Okay. So you people handle any questions